What is going on, guys? It's Waffle here, and welcome to Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Now, a couple years ago, I did do a series on Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, the two other Starcraft 2 expansions, but we are currently on the third and final Starcraft 2 expansion, Legacy of the Void. So how about we just watch the story so far, just to get some of you guys caught up, and if you guys haven't watched any of the other series or followed any of the Starcraft like storyline, lore, or anything like that, then we can catch up on the story so far and get you guys know what's going on in the universe of Starcraft. So let's catch up on the story so far.
For nearly 300 years, humans thought they were alone in the Koprulu sector. They were wrong. The Zerg emerged, seeking to consume all in their path, and before long, the Protoss, a highly advanced alien race, began wiping out infested worlds, burning Zerg and Terran alike. A three-way war, unlike anything humanity had ever faced, erupted almost overnight. All the while, a human civil war raged. Marshal Jim Raynor vowed to oppose the corrupt dictator Arcturus Minsk for the betrayal of the woman he loved, Sarah Kerrigan.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now!
Kerrigan, a loyal operative, was left to die at the hands of the Zerg. But the Zerg had other plans. They transformed her and unleashed her psionic power upon the Koprulu sector, searching for their real objective, the Protoss homeworld of Ire. The Protoss were unaware of this danger and slow to respond. Their rulers, the Conclave, had dispatched Executor Artanis to hunt for Tassadar, a commander who had refused to wipe out infested Terran worlds. They crossed paths with a Dark Templar mystic whose kind was considered heretics by the Conclave. Through great effort, Zeratul convinced Tassadar and Artanis that he was not their enemy. Together, they rallied more Protoss from both factions against the Zerg. Despite the Conclave's fury, they achieved significant victories against the Swarm. But when Zeratul struck down one of the Overmind's Cerebrits, his own mind was left vulnerable. From his thoughts, the Overmind gleaned Ire's true location, and the Swarm descended upon the Protoss homeworld with all their might and fury. It was Tassadar who kept the Templar from extinction that day. Using the power of both the Templar and the Dark Templar, he sacrificed himself to kill the Overmind. Ire was lost, but Artanis led the survivors to the Dark Templar's homeworld of Shakuras. Old prejudices were set aside. The Templar were now in the Dark Templar's debt. Without the Overmind, the Swarm fractured. Kerrigan sought control of all the Zerg, even enlisting the aid of old friends and enemies like Raynor, Minsk, and Zeratul. Once her rule was uncontested, the Queen of Blades betrayed them all. Billions of humans and Protoss were killed. The Zerg stood unchallenged, but to the relief of all, the war seemed to end there. Zeratul suspected the Zerg had fallen under the control of dark forces. He uncovered prophecies stating that an ancient entity, Amon, was attempting to merge Protoss and Zerg lifeforms into an unholy hybrid, and that this evil might already have control of Kerrigan and her power. It was during this time that Executor Artanis, hailed as a hero, was made leader of both the Templar and the Dark Templar. As Hierarch, Artanis united both factions, and promised to one day reclaim the glory they had lost on Ire. Raynor had vowed to see Kerrigan dead, but his retaliatory strike failed. Even his rebellion against Manx's tyranny proved ineffective against the Dominion's propaganda machine. But with the arrival of old friends and mysterious new allies, Raynor revived his campaign against the Dominion, scoring major victories on multiple fronts. But Zeratul warned him about the encroaching darkness, and said the key to stopping Amon was the Queen of Blades. She was needed alive. In a daring raid on the Zerg homeworld of Char, armies from the Dominion and Raynor, with help from Arcturus' son Valerian, used an ancient Zelnaga artifact to neutralize Kerrigan's power and free her from Amon's grasp. The Queen of Blades was helpless. The Dominion wanted her dead. Raynor couldn't allow it.
It's okay. I got you.
Valerian Minsk offered them sanctuary, but his father could not let this opportunity pass. During the raid, Kerrigan and Raynor were separated. Kerrigan escaped, while Raynor...
He was briefly interrogated and summarily executed.
Kerrigan sought vengeance. She set out to reclaim her position as Queen of Blades. With Zeratul's guidance, Kerrigan gathered the Zerg broods and ruled the swarm once again. Only this time, free.
The killing will never stop. Until Minsk is dead.
Kerrigan began dismantling the Dominion's military, one mission at a time. To her surprise, she learned that Raynor was still alive. She charted a course to Korhal, Minsk's stronghold. Despite encountering his best troops and traps, she personally ended his life. But there was little time to celebrate. Amon's plans were still unfolding. Kerrigan left Raynor to rebuild, while she hunted her true enemy. Raynor and Valerian Minsk set about reforming the Dominion, with a just government. With the Zerg and Terrans quelled, Hierarch Artanis saw an opportunity. He declared that the unified Protoss, Templar and Dark Templar alike, would retake Ire. Any dissenting voices went unheard amid the hope for reclamation. Zeratul set off alone, searching for the truth, hoping against hope that the Hierarch was not making a terrible mistake.
Alright, so there we go. Hope that caught you guys up. So we have a few epilogue missions that we need to start out and do before we do the main Legacy of the Void missions. So let's just start a new campaign. And what should we do it on? You know, it's going to be a lot easier as a Let's Play to do it on normal, so we won't have it be too hard. I've already beaten the whole thing with most brutal missions, and some of them had to be hard because the brutal ones were pretty brutal. But let's start this Let's Play on normal. And let's find out what we have to do here in the Whispers of Oblivion. It is an era of great uncertainty. The dark god Amon has been reborn on an unknown world, heralding doom for all life in the Koprulu sector. Before returning to his people to face their judgment, Zeratul scours the galaxy to find a way to stop the coming darkness. In this late hour, he seeks the last fragments of an ancient prophecy that could provide a ray of hope. Alright, let's start the Whispers of Oblivion.
As it was foretold, Amon, the Dark God, lives again. If any hope remains for our galaxy, it lies in the hands of the Zelnaga. Only one piece of the prophecy remains unfulfilled. That on the world where Amon was reborn, the last light will be revealed. There is one being who knew that location. A creature known as Samir Duran, or to the Terrans, as Larun. In this system hides a long-forgotten Mobius facility. I must hope his secrets still rest within its walls.
Zeratul, it is a great honor. I am Praetor Talus, and I humbly request your aid. An unknown force has been abducting Templar from our colony worlds. My forces and I have managed to track them to a Terran facility, but we are under attack by the Swarm.
The Swarm? I'm on my way, Talus. May Adun hide you until I arrive.
Our brethren are being held held prisoner across the complex. We must free them before the swarm overwhelms the facility.
Zeratul, I thought I sensed your presence. Let's not mince words. Why are you here?
This place holds information I seek, and my captured brethren. I intend to free them both from the Terran's grip.
This facility is a breeding ground for Amon's hybrid army. My swarm will erase it from existence. But I know that won't stop you. So let me make this clear. Stay out of our way, Zeratul.
Do not fear. We will not abandon this fight, Talis. If we are swift and clever, we can avoid the swarm.
Very well. I have made our nexus point ready for your arrival.
Alright, so it seems like we need to avoid Kerrigan's armies, or else she'll get pretty sour with us.
Are kept just ahead. Ready your blades, warriors.
For the reckoning.
Alright, so where is Kerrigan's army at right now? We need to avoid that. We need to find out where it is first. So we know where to avoid it, so... Oh, there's a little bit of Zerg creep down there, so that's definitely...
Kerrigan will send the swarm to destroy the station's reactor. We must free our brothers before that happens.
Alright. Yeah, there it is right there.
Prelate, we will need to cross the swarm's attack route to reach the captives. Move forward only when it is clear. Avoid the Zerg's forces at all costs.
Alright. So, let's go over here. Let's see whenever they move out, because we want to avoid them. Hopefully... Yeah, it seems like right now they aren't outside just yet, so let's try and clear the path right now. Oh, there's a Terran bunker right there. We should definitely try and get rid of that bunkeroony. Oh, let's pull that zealot back. Don't want him to get murdered. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, God, that was awful. Alright, oh, that one's almost dead. Let's just pull him back. And he's getting pretty injured. Let's get our stalkers over here to kill those Marines. And there you go. Alright, so we only lost one zealot right there. Well, whatever. Okay, let's get rid of these buildings. Why not, right?
Gathers for an attack. Warriors, stay clear of the Zerg's path.
Alright, looks like we did a pretty good job staying clear of them. We got past them before they even moved out. Alright, so let's build some more gateways here so we can build more units.
Forward. Slay these hybrid thralls to the last.
Alright, there you go. See, they're moving out right now, so we definitely wanted to avoid that. Good thing we're already on the other side here. But I suppose, yeah, man, look at all that stuff. Man, they're just murdering everyone over there. Gee. Alright, we should probably mine some gas so we can get some more stalkers, of course. Right now, we can only get zealots in one stalker with the minerals and gas we have. At the top right, you can see the money that we have. And units and stuff cost, you know, minerals and gas. And, you know, more high-tech units cost more gas, which is what this green stuff is. So, definitely want to save on that if we want to get ourselves some pretty dank units here in the future. But for right now, our gateways are finishing up. That's what we'll use to make more units here. Let's just turn them into warp gates so we can instantly warp in the units that we want. So right now we can get an upgrade real quick. We're going to get ourselves a attack upgrade. Let's get ourselves a chrono boost there. We're just going to speed up the upgrades process. It's going to take it's going to take 160 seconds, but with that little chrono boost we got going on there, it's going to speed it up quite significantly. Anyways, let's warp in some zealots real quick. Oh man, never mind. Alright, let's get all of our units over here using that hotkey, the army hotkey. Alright, we have 2 Vikings over here. And let's just try and take them out with all of our units. Select them all one at a time. Get that zealot out of here before he dies. There we go. Alright, we didn't lose anything right there, which is good. Okay, we need to still make some probes.
They will surely attack soon.
These little workers here are going to gather minerals for us, which we use to, of course, make stuff. So the more workers we have here, you know, the more money we can have. So let's get another chrono boost right there. Get ourselves another pylon down. You can see on the top right it says 37 out of 42. That's the supply that we have right now. So we can't make unlimited units. We can only make up to 200. And as it said right there, it said I need to make more pylons. But one's already on the way, so that's pretty good. Let's just grab all of our units real quick. And I think we have a pretty good amount to keep moving forward over here. Let's actually grab one of these probes, and we can build a pylon all the way over here, just so we can reinforce our army a little bit quicker. So our upgrade is nearly complete. Let's just get another chrono boost on that real quick. Get our stalkers here in the back. Since they're ranged units, they can be in the back. And then our zealots here in the front to get rid of all these units. There we go, since they're melee. There's these little side blades on them. Oh, here's scientists. Let's kill the scientists. Oh, there we go. Alright, where's that probe? Oh, there it is right there. The pylon's on its way. And we should probably make a more high-tech thing, like a robotics facility right there. So we can make some robotic units, which are pretty good stuff, not going to joke around. Looks like our +1 upgrade is finished. Let's get ourselves a few more Stockeroonies. And never mind, that was a complete waste. Our pylon over here finished warping in at the last second. Alright, we can use a few more workers, so let's actually chrono boost some workers out. We can't get our second upgrade, our armor upgrade, quite started just yet. And looks like our reinforcing units are already here, so there we go. And maybe get a few more zealots here, yeah. Once those, there we go. Alright, I need to make more pylons, so let's get ourselves a couple more pylons, there we go. And let's go up this ramp, see if there's anything. Oh, yep, there's a few units up here.
These Terrans' minds have been consumed. They are slaves to the hybrid.
Ooh. Okay, so we want to stay. Oh, Reaperoonies over there. Oh. Okay, they're starting to hurt our units. Let's get our zealot. There we go. Good job, zealots. Ooh, free gas and minerals over there. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so now we have this robotics facility. We can start making stuff like immortals, which are fantastic tanky units that do a ton of damage, soak up a ton of damage as well. So let's get a few of those going. Let's actually get a stalker out here to infill. Okay, that area's got a pretty decent amount of stuff. Let's actually reinforce our army real quick. There we go. Maybe even chrono boost that immortal out right real quick. There we go. Maybe even get started on that +1 armor upgrade. And we're going to need a few more pylons here too. So let's grab one probe to get a pylon there. And another one there. Actually, we're probably anticipating some more Terrans coming over here to attack our base. So what I'm going to do is pull my army back, and we're gonna stay here because I feel like there's going to be more like Vikings and stuff. Oh, yep. Hey, look at that. What I just say? What did I just say? Let's get ourselves a few zealots real quick, and let that immortal take care of. Man, look at that immortal just doing a fantastic job. We're going to need our stalkers to get rid of that wraith though. There we go. All right, man. I totally casually just predicted the future right there. Let's get ourselves another immortal real quick. And we can get ourselves a chrono boost on that upgrade. Let's get all of our units over here to start working on this base over here. So we can get rid of all these Terran units. And there you go. Alright, looks like our +1 armor might be close to finishing here in a bit. How about our second immortal's not quite done yet. Let's get that stalker back a little bit. And let's start attacking that bunkaroo. Let's start attacking it. Yeah, there we go. Get all of our stuff. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, there's a raven over here. We should probably murder it real quick. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. Everything is just getting ripped apart over here. And we're going to free ourselves of some, some zealots. Look at that. Freeing some zealots.
Thank you. We believed the end was at hand.
What do you know of this facility, Zealot?
The Terrans tortured us. Experimented upon our flesh.
Ew.
Most did not survive. I have seen foul work of this nature before, but Narud is dead. Whose hand brought you here? Alas, I know not. Praetor, we wish to join you, to avenge our brothers in arms.
Then ready yourselves, Templar.
Alright, looks like they're going to join our army. Fantastic, look at that, what do you know? Alright, we are currently oversupply right now. We need to make ourselves some more of these.
There is another cell ahead. Go forth and claim the vengeance you seek.
Alright, I will. I'm just waiting on my second immortal. Actually, you know what? How are those okay, those pylons are nowhere near done. Let's get that shield upgrade started there. Might as well, right? A couple more probes in the process. How about our second immortal? Second immortal's still scuttling his way over there to join our army. And let's get ourselves a few more stalkers, shall we? Alright. Let's get our stalkers to blink forward a little bit just to join the army a little bit faster. Alright, looks like Kerrigan's army's going to move out here in a bit. Oh, look at that, we got some medics. Medics running for their life.
Impossible.
They are experimenting with pylon technology. We should eliminate these Terrans and reclaim the pylon for ourselves.
Just destroy both of those.
The Queen of Blades demands it.
Alright, don't mind if I take all these free minerals and gas.
Reclaiming the pylon now. It is hard to believe such primitive beasts could manipulate our technology.
Alright, there you go. Actually, no, let's get a Dark Shrine. Might as well, right? Get some invisible units, right? So now we're going to have 8 gateways. Going to warp in pretty good amount of units here. Especially because we have so much money just piling up right now. We don't really even need this many units. As you can see, we're on normal mode right now. We don't even need this many units. Let's get our stalkers back so our zealots can just run forward and kill everything. There we go, kill that Goliath. There we go. Man, they're just getting shredded over here. So where is Kerrigan's army? Okay. I guess she's not moving out right now, so I suppose it's safe to move across this area. There we go. Okay. Shield upgrade is almost done, actually. Ooh, look at that. What do you know? So I made myself a robotic support bay. So we'll be able to... Oh, get rid of that tank. Yeah, there you go. So we'll be able to make some really dank Colossus, really big, gigantic robots here in a bit. And they're going to be fantastic in our army, so... There you go, I think, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. We have some Terran units over here. Let's get ourselves more stalkers. Help defend. Oh my god. Oh, kill the medevac. Oh, kill it, kill it, kill it. Get away, Star. No, he's almost dead. Okay, oh my god. All of our units just getting piled up there at the bridge. Alright, so it looks like the Zerg are going to move out again, so good thing we got past before they moved out, or else we probably would have had to fight them. I don't think we have enough to fight them.
That does not break.
Alright, so there you go, we can make some Colossus now. And we could probably get ourselves a second robotics facility, so there you go. We can also make some invisible units, so let's get ourselves a couple Dark Templar. There you go. We don't have enough Vespene gas, those are very gas heavy. So we can only make like 3 of them for right now, so there you go. We have 3 of them, and they are invisible, so they're going to need some detection units like that Raven we saw earlier, so let's see. What do we have over here? Yeah, it looks like they don't have anything. Oh yeah, they have a Raven right there. Alright, let's get our stalkers back so our melee units can move forward. Oh, he's scanning. He's scanning to look at those Dark Templar. Okay, let's get ourselves all these stalkers. Get rid of that. Get rid of the Raven. There we go. Looks like we have a new base opening up too. Don't mind if I do. Alright, looks like all of our upgrades are done. So let's get ourselves some...
running short, Zeratul.
Ooh.
Kerrigan, you know as well as I that Amon lives. Slaying his hybrid is a meaningless act. We must awaken the Zelnaga.
Seems like we just got ourselves more zealots.
Better to reason with a stone than a Zerg.
Wow, drama.
Final cell awaits us, Zeratul. We should delay no longer.
Alright, we're gonna need more pylons. Jeez, alright, let's build another Nexus over here. There we go, good job, Pro. And we're gonna be able to get ourselves a lot more minerals here in a bit.
The swarm will begin another assault soon.
Alright, looks like they're gonna move out here in a bit. Let's actually get our army to move forward.
Those who side with Amon's hybrid deserve no mercy. Devour them whole.
Alright, look at this. Doing a pretty decent job, not bad at all. Alright, even though I have my whole army in one hotkey group, I don't think it really matters at this point. Oh man, she's just destroying their base. Gee, look at that. Good thing we're not running into that. Alright, so what do we want here? Maybe I think the only thing we can afford is just a few more zealots right now. So there you go. Let's get ourselves our stalkers to move back a little bit. Oh! We got some more Terran units over here. Let's try to destroy them all. Yeah, we can't really afford anything. We can afford another Immortal, so let's get ourselves another one of those guys. Oh, whoops. There we go. And let's get ourselves all this free minerals and gas over here. Don't mind if I do. Alright, there you go. And looks like we have ourselves a Templar thing right there. So we can start getting ourselves some high Templar, which are going to be fantastic here in a bit, especially to get some Archons. Looks like our second base is now up and running. Let's actually transfer some probes over here, so we can start mining over here nice and quick. There you go. Alright, let's move our... Oh, looks like our second Colossus is nice and done. Where is he at? There. Oh, wow, yeah, I made 2 of them at once. Oof, we're going to have 3 of those bad boys here in a bit. Alright, so, let's see. Let's actually get our Dark Templar to scout this area. Oh, yep, they have a pretty decent amount of stuff here. Whew. Should we wait on those Colossus? Oh, wait, yeah, let's get them over here. And we could probably just move in right now. I think we'd be good to go, right? Especially if we just go over here first. Yeah, there we go. Get our stalkers back a little bit. There we go. Oh, doing a fantastic job right now. No mind if I do. Looks like we only lost like 1 unit right there. Alright. Looks like our zealots are doing a pretty decent job. Just murdering everything. Jeez. Look at that. What just happened right there? Oh, look at that. Mortal's done. Ready. Alright. We're doing a pretty decent job. Where's our... Oh, there we go. 2 more Colossi. Don't mind if I do. Alright, looks like more Terrans are being warped in right there. Let's get ourselves... let's blink forward with our stalkers. Get rid of that tank. There we go. Alright, ooh, who are these guys? Alright, let's get our stalkers to hold back a bit. Jeez, there we go. Alright, let's get rid of this pylon here. Let's gain control of this pylon once more. There we go. Hopefully we're gonna get some more units here, just like we did last time. Yeah, look at that. Nice.
Both pylons have been returned to our rightful control. Warping in reinforcements now.
Alright, there you go. So we're getting some High Templar now. Kind of want to just use them to get some Archons, which are pretty good units. Not bad at all. We should definitely move the Archons to the front of our army, though, since they do some pretty dank splash damage. Alright, so I don't know where Kerrigan's army is right now. But they're not moving out right now, so I assume right now would be a pretty good time to move out, maybe, hopefully. I don't know, maybe go for 1 more round of warp-ins for our army, and I think we might be good to go. Let's make some more probes, right? Might as well. Let's get ourselves another pylon or 2. And, let's get some more Dark Templar, right? Might as well. There we go. And we're going to get 4 more Dark Templar. Don't mind if I do. I know, I'm making pylons right now. Don't worry. Alright, let's move forward. I don't know if she's moving out just yet, but let's go. Whew. Alright, I think we're good. I think we are safe. She's not moving out, so that's good. Whew.
Defenses are growing stronger.
Oh, there's a hybrid.
Forward with all our might.
Oh, that is a hybrid. Let's blink forward with our stalkers. Get rid of that Raven, so they can't kill our Dark Templar. There we go. There you go. Good job, Zealots. And let's get our Colossi to get rid of that Thor. There we go. Blink forward. There we go. Get rid of that Raven. There you go. Freeing more of these Templar. Don't mind if I do. Man, we have so much money I didn't spend. Jeez.
We thank you, brothers. The Tal'Darim have been abducting Templar, bringing them to Terran stations, turning us into hybrid.
The Tal'Darim? Those heretics have never ventured so close to our worlds.
This can only be the work of Amon. Templar, where were they holding you? Is El Naga Temple, unlike any I have seen. It was called Eris, but its location was kept a secret from us. Mobius and the Tal'Darim both served under Naruk's command. He would have known the location of this temple. The Atreus system. This is where Amon was reborn, deep within the Sigma Quadrant, and under Tal'Darim guard.
You have aided me in my quest, Zeratul. I am honor-bound to help you in yours. We shall help you claim this temple.
Alright, there you go. We got the first mission done. Nice.